Temperatures continuing to build through the next few days, up to 34 degrees tomorrow when we're in our heat wave. Temperatures drop later this week with the arrival of some thunderstorms. I'll have all the details of that and more coming up. Good morning, Britain.
Monday. This heat wave, Laura. So, people down the south either excited or
haven't reached any of the thresholds yet. We have certain temperatures we need to reach. It's 25 in Scotland, 28 in London for 3 days in a row. But some parts of the Midlands and eastern England today will officially be in a heat wave. And actually we keep, and as Jonathan Swain was just saying, for some on summer holidays, if you have plans to be outdoors and you enjoy the heat, it's welcome news. But there are lots of people, as he was saying, under 5, over 65, somebody in that category. These high temperatures that prolong all week are going to be great for them. You're a sun worshipper. You're maybe reaching some of those tropical nights when it's 20 degrees or more at night and it makes it a little more uncomfortable, harder to sleep. So stay hydrated is the advice, and stay out of the sun in the middle of the day if you can. But these are the peak temperatures as we head through the next few days. So across England and Wales, chiefly these are southern areas, but everybody experiencing higher temperatures across the whole country this week. Today we're peaking at 31. Tomorrow is the peak in our heat at 34, maybe 35, and they moderate back to something a little more comfortable later on this week. But if you are heading off on your holidays in Europe, or you know people across Europe, they have heat waves building there as well, across France, across Italy, right the way through the Eastern Med as well. Temperatures are way above average. We're looking at near record-breaking temperatures in France, where over the weekend they had some wildfires. And these are the latest weather warnings. Now they have red heat warnings across parts of France and across Croatia, where temperatures are set to climb into the low 40s, and we could be close to record-breaking. So high temperatures continue for the UK and across Europe, and still there's risk of wildfires. And here's the why. We have a low pressure sitting out to our west. It's an old tropical storm, and it sits here bringing up warm air from the south, and high pressure blocks it. So high pressure sits across Europe, where temperatures are building day on day, and there is nothing to change that. That's why those temperatures are building, not just across Europe, across. Good morning to you. Heat wave conditions are building across large parts of the UK thanks to a big blocking area of high pressure. It's drawing up some of that heat in the continent, where they have near record-breaking temperatures at the moment, and that theme continues for the rest of the week. For today, yes, it's hot, but mostly across southern areas. We have to wait for northern areas and humid night, and there's those temperatures build for everybody. Let's see how things plan out as we head through the next 7 days. So we are still in the middle of the summer holidays. People, I'm sure, hoping for the dry, sunny weather to last with outdoor plans, but for some, that heat will just be too much. So these are our absolute top temperatures as we head through the next 7 days across the north of the UK. So Scotland, Northern Ireland, northern areas of England, this is where they should be, and we are way above average, but back to something more comfortable by the weekend. Percentage chance of rainfall across the north of the UK. Today, we have the rain and the showers. The next few days are largely fine and dry, but the risk of the humidity building with some chance of some thunderstorms later on Thursday. Now, fortunes further south for England and Wales as we head through the next 7 days. Again, looking at our temperatures compared to where they should be for the time of year. And our peak in heat is tomorrow. We're looking at 33, maybe 34 degrees Celsius. But then again, back to something closer to average, more comfortable. But this hot weather stays with us well into the weekend, so we keep the heat wave conditions all week long. Today, the risk of some showers around, but the outlook thereafter, dry, sunny and very hot. Good morning to you. We have heat wave conditions building across the UK, but what do we need for a heat wave? Here's the reminder. We need to reach these threshold conditions for 3 consecutive days. It is 25 in the north, 28 in the southeast, and these are the temperatures we're set to realise for the next few days. We've been in the high 20s for the last few, not quite in heat wave conditions, but temperatures peak tomorrow. Wednesday looks like we'll officially be in a widespread heat wave across most of the country before moderating into the weekend. For today, the heat is across much of England and Wales. Further north, it is cloudy with outbreaks of rain. So Scotland and Northern Ireland, cloudy with rain. Some of that rain heavy at times for the west, but for England and Wales, it is dry, sunny and very warm or hot for some. So 31 degrees, our top temperature here. Some scattered showers in the north, and we're in for a warm and humid night tonight. That's it for me for now. There's plenty more still to come. You're watching Good Morning Britain here on ITV1. But what I can comment on is the weather. Heat and humidity are the name of the game. Questions, are we in a heat wave yet? Not quite. We need 25 in the north, 28 in the south for 3 consecutive days. And these are our temperatures as we head through the next few. Temperatures peak on Tuesday, moderate something more comfortable by the end of the week. The hot weather is, though, just Welcome back to Good Morning Britain. Temperatures climb as we head through the coming days. Today it's hot and humid for England and Wales. It's cloudier with rain for Scotland and Northern Ireland. The satellite picks out the cloud and the patchy rain for Western Scotland and Northern Ireland. That will ease as we head through the day and move northwards. England and Wales stick with the dry, hot, sunny weather, warmer than yesterday. Top temperature, 31 degrees Celsius.